Hey everybody, no intro today. I am gonna be yapping in your ear. I got to try out the new extraction shooter marathon that's made by Bungie, and I tested it out as a play test at their studio, and I wanted to give you guys some of my thoughts about it in this video. This isn't sponsored or anything, so I just wanted to do a short review of my impressions because I think it could be a big extraction shooter and sort of had some cool elements that are familiar in the genre and also a little bit newer. Okay, so right now, this is like the stash, sort of like the Tarkov stash. Looking at everything that you have, like I have the long shot, which is a sniper. You can see that there's attachment slots there. You have the backpack. I have a backpack augmentation, or like an extra backpack slot. This is one of the things that I think they need to change. The backpack feels too small for the amount of loot that you need to get in and out. They made me Offline Raider, which was pretty funny. We all had unique names. And then Scrimbo is Luke Stevens, who does video game reviews and stuff. And Angry Turnip is Natasha, who does a lot of Call of Duty. So they gave us these teams sort of randomly, and it was cool meeting them and also getting to play with them. So these are the characters. We're all Void. Kind of reminds me of Valdo from Soul Calibur, the freaky movement. This is one thing that I was really ready to not like about the game. It has like heroes versus classes, and I was like, oh, like heroes. It works in this game, which is cool because you can see there's like cores and implants. When you die, you drop those, but they do things like marginally increase ADS, increases your stamina, gives you extra shield, stuff like that. When you die, you drop those so people can like steal your build in a way, and that made the class thing work for me. Void is the stealth class. You have a smoke bomb, and also you have an invis, and so I definitely like invised and got to sneak around and stuff. And the reason I'm doing the voiceover now is because my mic at the time wasn't recorded. We were doing no recording because there were a lot of people in the room. It would have been kind of scuffed. Okay, so you can see here our loadouts. We're playing on a map called Dire Marsh. Preparing matter transfer. The lore is pretty cool. Basically, you have all these silkworms that build up your... Oh yeah, so here you can see your gears at risk. You're a runner. You're like a cyborg mercenary. And you have silkworms that like build this like cryo suit shell, and then it's your like human consciousness put inside this shell. It was pretty cool.
Alert. Though Dire Marsh does contain edible plants, CyberAcme advises against consuming unfamiliar specimens during a run.
Yummy. So, basically, right now we spawn in. I have a sniper, that's my loadout. You can see the stamina bar moving up. That was one thing that I had mixed feelings about. You ran out of stamina quite quickly, but they're going for a slower paced game.
A hostile unit is calling for reinforcements.
Okay, these are AI here. So, we just killed a couple AI. Guys, I'm gonna be jumping around because I don't usually do, like, live narration voiceover, so I'm just gonna be, like, thinking of things that I wanted to talk about the game. I wrote out a whole script. Okay, so these are more AI. That is a... See how, like, it flashed purple when I shot it? This one is a little less shielded. If it's purple, that means it's a big shield. So, the second one was a little weaker. And these are unique AI enemies because they have the, like, those big shields that they put up. Okay, so this is some of the loot you might find. That's ammo. Yoink that. Good yoink animation. The gunplay feels really good. I'd say that's probably the strongest asset of the game. So you can see a little parkour there, too. You need the stamina, though. I was sort of on the fence about it, but it's a good thing. Okay, so right now I'm repairing my shield. As you can see the shield at the lower left, that's like the little yellow bar, and see how there's two slots to it? That's the shield. And I need to find data cards in the AI uplink, but one of the items I found just now, you probably saw it pop up, I didn't mention it, was find a data card, which I got off a PvE enemy. Okay, so here's the map. You can see I have a hard time like visualizing how big they are, but they feel like a smaller than a Tarkov map. Like this is not the size of Customs. It's smaller than that. See, I'm coming at it from my background. Like it looks a lot like Apex Legends too, but I don't know how. Like I haven't played enough Apex to know how big the maps are for good reference. So like that's an event, the USEC Command UESC Commander. That's like a strong AI. Okay, that's a med pack, so that it's sort of like Halo in the sense that you have healthy shields and also your health. Like shield health and regular health. And you need different things heal your shields and heal you. So yeah, that is a full stamina run, and you don't want to do that because then your stamina, it's called heat. So, it's like your cryo suit overheating.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
Guys, this is kind of fun, doing this little, because this is not how I narrate usually, like, I'm just watching my own footage. I hope I do something. Okay, players, please, I hope I hit a cool shot. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm really that guy. Old Welyn really got it. So, I just killed a player there. I headshot that guy, and you can see, like, sniper's pretty much one-shot kill. Also, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's this team, but, Jake Lucky, along with, T-Dog Smitty and Espresso were, who make Call of Duty content, and Jake does, like, a lot of, news content. This was their team, I think, because one of them goes like, offline raider! I heard one of them yell it because they were like right behind me. I don't know if that's this fight or a later fight, but that was just a funny little anecdote. I made a small smile to myself as I heard that. Okay, so I just hit the invis ult right here, and so now you're not fully invisible, but you're very hard to see. So like if someone was looking for, if like they watched me go invisible, they'd see me. And then I guess if you break, and so that's about as long as you're invisible for. But like you can flank and you're very hard to see. You can use it aggressively, and it's strong. So I think there's one more person in this team of 3 here, and we're kind of sussing them out. We were all calming, like, we're looking for him. Okay, so that's a player's body there. Once they're all dead, they become like a box. Oh, okay, one of that, that's an AI. Okay, little friendly fire. All good, little friendly fire, no problem. So, see, like, if I want to take out guns, the backpack feels too small. Guys, see how that AI, I was very impressed by the AI, because they push you, they're aggressive, they do things like climb ladders and, like, flank you and stuff. It was, the first fight we had, we thought we were fighting people, until we realized it was AI. So right now we're looting up all the bodies, and we just find data cards in AI uplink. This area that we're in, I believe, is AI uplink. So, oh, these go invisible. See how we pinged that UESC Ghost Commander? There's AI that, like, goes semi-invisible. They are really scary. Okay. Stand out in the open. Old Welyn makes some questionable moves, but fair enough. So the gun I'm used... Oh, he just died to Biscuit. I don't know who Biscuit was, but we all had, like, code names. Oh yeah, that's Luke's. Luke who's down there. Okay, another team. I think this was actually the Jake Lucky team. And Espresso and T-Dog. They were really cool. I yapped a bunch with them after. They didn't hold a grudge, guys. feel like when I've done casting of some Age of Empires 2 games, this is sort of
UESC
it's like
reinforcements
casting your own
incoming.
gameplay. It's kind of interesting. An interesting dynamic. I remember we were talking about how we push into this because Luke was dead there, and okay, that is another of the runners, they're called. One of them has a shield that they can put up. So you could see there was like a phase shield there, like a plasma shield kind of thing. Also, you move faster with your knife out, which I learned after... I don't know if I knew it at this point yet. Going for a flank, I like it. Play the angles. Is that a player?
Shields crashed.
That might have been a player. And so we're just figuring out how we push into this. I was pretty sure I was just trying to get... You can see I jumped there. I don't know if I jumped again. There is parkour. And some of the classes... or not classes, but heroes, runners, excuse me, have movement-based perks. I would have been fine with these being classes. I think I always prefer classes, but it doesn't really make a difference, and because the dynamic worked. That's kind of a personal preference.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
Oh, you know what it was? I guess this isn't a clean voiceover. I'm usually doing all these clean voiceovers on this. So, yeah, right now, we don't know whether to push. We're talking, I think Natasha there just got shot. She lost a bunch of health. You can see their health on the side. And I have a SMG and a sniper. And I really wanted to be like, let me kill one of them, and then we push. And so this was sort of like a standoff. This is kind of like a Tarkov vibe, because if you have a 3-man and a 3-man, you're kind of just like poking and prodding at each other till someone makes a move. And we were, you know, just looking around for angles, seeing if we could somehow pick one of them off. So we push in from the side here. And I remember watching this guy.
15 minutes remain.
Fish in a barrel. We are crouching now. You make less noise. Beyond that, I don't totally know, like, the extent of stealth mechanics. Okay, so they're there. Okay, so that's a blue shield. I cracked one of their... Or, like, I hit somebody with a blue shield, and I hit somebody who didn't have shields. But I kind of like hit a bunch of them a lot. Okay, Natasha just killed one of them. Full killed one of them. Right now, killing somebody and downing them does not really make much of a difference. Okay, so Natasha is right now rezzing Luke. Oh, and they got jumped. Okay, Natasha's down. I go invis. I pull up right at the end. Full dead. And see, I'm still invis, so... I can't remember if you stay invis when you're rezzing. Yeah, I was invis there when I was the first half of rezzing. See, if you look, if I want to take a gun and a bunch of trinkets out, like you saw how much was in there. I have one backpack upgrade, and it's like, I already need to be deciding what to take. These are all perks, so lingering effects from your consumables last longer. And I'm like, well, I'm already full here. And I think one thing that's really nice about extraction games when they're done right is that you can get enough loot in one run that pays for, you know, 5 deaths or 3 deaths or something. Because then the run when you escape really hits. I did really like the graphics here. Oh, see that's AI. See how it's like, I mean, okay, that's not the best example, but like the AI isn't always predictable in how it moves. Like It climbed a ladder on me. That was just like such a visceral moment. I was like, there ain't no way, bro. That's a person. Oh, these are like, you shoot them, they drop a crate. So, keep in mind, okay, players over there, they're shooting at somebody. That's AI, all that I was looking at. So, like, my inventory's full right now, and, I also didn't know all the stuff that's best, so that's always tricky. Like, you can see I'm like, and, you know, when you don't know the best loot, it's like, you can feel a little overwhelmed. And see, like, I can't take that. I would love the ability to loot more, even if it means you escape less. Okay, looking at the map again. The distance we've traveled was about halfway across the map, up till now. And we did linger for a while, but... Okay, can't parkour that. Because sometimes, this is the thing, guys, the art style makes you think you can do some crazier moves than you actually can. Because you're like heavy and, you know, it's... Okay, so, right here, this is climbable. But sometimes you're like, oh, I should be able to wall run or something. Because you're like, oh, I'm a future sight, like, in a cryo suit. But, some of the characters have that, some of the runners. But this one does not. This one is the invis. Void. Little bee hopping, I respect it. Okay, so see, we just traveled from the AI uplink to there in that amount of time.
Over here.
And I did like the verticality. See, I feel like I should be able to jump that, but see, Natasha tried to, but it makes sense that you don't. It's just like that was AI that I zoomed in on there. But you can go around, like there's a little parkour. The movement does feel good. The gunplay feels better than the movement though. 30-46.
Minutes remain.
Okay, so 10 minutes remain. You have 20 minutes in the run. Or was it 25? It was 20. Okay. Bro, I'm spreading false information. That's our extract over there.
Reloading.
And so you basically go over to it, you activate it, and then it takes a little while and then you extract. I believe we saw little creatures. I think they're called ticks. Or maybe those were birds. But there are sort of like
Warning,
local
reinforcements detected.
AI enemies, you know? Cat girl vibe. I didn't fully get that one, but I dig it.
Our time is up.
So this shoots a laser all the way up to the
hostile action.
all the way up on the map, so you could totally see someone's extracting, and we did it on different runs. So we invis. I think that's just AI that's pushing us right now. But we invised for this. You know, nobody can see in. I pop my smoke screen, not invis. I pop my smoke screen, and then we're just hanging out in here. We also didn't realize that like the timer hasn't even started yet. So like you'll see, yeah, that's 10. It was 30, but if everybody's in the circle, it's 10. So, like, you can kind of decide, are we playing it tight and close, then we get 10 seconds, or are we playing it loose, and, like, lock down more, and then it's 30. And then, of course, we extract it successfully. Flawless run, mate. Strong work. Okay, so these are other players on the camera right now. Exfiltrated, nice, 16 minutes, 41 seconds. One thing I did tell them, it auto-sells this, like, your random loot. I said it should, like, show everything you got, and then you click a button, and you're like, ah, yes, these are my trinkets. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Go demolish that like and subscribe button. Really smash that bad boy. I'll put a bunch of information below about when it actually drops and stuff, because I don't know it off the top of my head. Oh yeah, so these are some of the other characters.
Nothing escapes me.
Let's roll.
This is the guy who jumps a bunch. So I tried him out too. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.